Okay, so I would walk up to the scene, survey the scene and see what I have, see if it's safe for myself, safe for my partners. I would see if there's any bystanders around. If there was, I would ask them for a sample history. There doesn't seem to be any bystanders, and the scene seems to be safe for me. Right now we're inside, so there's no weather issues, doesn't seem to be any other animals or people that could cause danger to myself. So my general first impression is that this is an early 20s female who's unconscious. I would shake her by the shoulder and just ask if she could wake up. Hello, ma'am, do you know what happened to you? She's not responding, so I would open her airway, make sure that there is nothing blocking her airway and that she was able to maintain it herself, see if she needed any suctioning or anything. So her airway's intact and secure. I can hear and see that she's breathing by herself, equal chest rise. And I would check for pulses, both distal and medial pulses on her, which are intact and strong. So from then, I would do my primary assessment of looking at her whole body to see if I could find any injuries. I would undress the patient and check on her forehead, on her nose, her nasal bone, make sure everything's intact. I would check her trachea to make sure it's midline. I would go down to her shoulders, see if I found any deformities. Down to her arms, check her chest, see if there was any deformities. She would be completely stripped, so I would be able to see if there was any lacerations, burns, any cuts, bruises, anything like that. I would go down to her legs, check her distal pulses down there on both legs. Then I would be getting vital signs on her. With a critical patient, I would be getting vital signs every 5 minutes while we're planning for transport. Because we're unsure of what happened to this patient, I think it's best to go ahead and put in for transport right now to start getting her to the closest hospital and to continue doing the secondary assessment in the ambulance and kind of just looking to see if we could figure out what happened to her.